All right, welcome to the official Ne0N cast. Lore
Number 2.
part 2. Okay. This is the second one because the first one just didn't really work, but that's okay. That's okay. All right.
And
First
we're
one was
really
stupid
bad.
anyway. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay.
So, this podcast, what are we gonna be discussing about?
A lot of things. All right. Stay tuned. Okay, buddy, because you're not gonna want to miss it. Okay, it's gonna be embarrassing for you. Okay.
Okay.
So we're just gonna continue playing this new update on GTA. Pretty amazing. This game has been around for quite a while, and it's still pretty like top 5 games. Okay, on my
I would even say top 3.
top 3, if not number 1.
I think it's top 3. What would your list be?
Good work with the hillbillies, Captain. You know,
Well,
it is strange.
So you know
On
how
any
like, you
game,
have,
like-
your favorite games of all time, and then you have like your favorite
Yeah.
games at the moment. You know.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm obsessed with Rainbow Six, so that's probably my favorite game right now.
Oh,
Of
okay,
all
I see what you
time,
mean.
probably GTA. You know.
GTA is
I
like
might wanna
super
say GTA.
successful.
Yeah.
Been
just
super
always have
successful
fun.
and yeah.
It's really pog. Speaking of games, how do you think the games are going these days?
I think they've actually been like bad, you know.
Yeah, like I was really
Like-
hyped for like the new Watch Dogs, like and the new Cyberpunk and
Yeah.
everything, and I heard those two are very bad.
I think the only
Except
good
for
game
Cyberpunk.
we have seen has been the Pop Simulator.
If you guys don't know what Soda Simulator is, go watch the trailer right now, okay?
It's
You will not be
something.
disappointed. It's something. All right, here I'll invite you to my seat now.
Like, would you rather have like games back in like 2014 or this year?
For this year, well, you know, this year's been really weird with like COVID and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like, don't get me wrong, I really like the good graphics and everything, but like, for example, like let's look at the Call of Duties, you know, like
Yeah.
the past Call of Duties have been substantially better than the newer ones, you know.
Yeah, for
I
real.
feel like the newer ones, you know,
Well,
I feel
graphic
like
wise,
part of it
graphic
is the
wise is
nostalgia.
definitely. Yeah, graphic wise is
graphic-wise,
definitely.
obviously.
No, the graphics, the new ones are like looking way better than the old, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would agree with you with the nostalgia of the old games like Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2.
I feel like also part of it is how, I don't know how to really say this, but like
Well,
back then they didn't really rush games to get out, you know?
yeah.
Like for example, Black Ops 4, that came out like a month earlier than they thought it would. So they like
it's
rushed
hor-
everything, and that's like the worst one.
Yeah.
It's like the worst Call of Duty in a while. You know?
Yeah, and like Black
Yeah,
Ops
that's
1 and Black Ops 2. Like, okay, so like each Black Ops has its perks, if that makes sense. For example, like Black Ops 1, definitely the multiplayer was
In the campaign.
kind of like one of campaign. Yeah, campaign was a standout on that. Black Ops 2 was definitely like zombies, I would say.
Because the multiplayer in that game was the best multiplayer ever.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, that's why I think Black Ops 3. Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, you can either change it from zombies to multiplayer, because both of them are like outstanding in their ways.
The thing about, I still stand by, I still think Black Ops 3 is the best zombies overall because I think the best maps are from Black Ops 1 and then the best mechanics are
Yeah.
Black Ops 3. And since they like remastered the Black Ops 1 maps, that makes it the best, you know?
But here's the thing about Black Ops 3. the zombies. There's no easy, like, it's not easy, you know. There's easy maps, there's hard maps
Yeah, there's no like.
in between. Like
Yeah,
Revelations, that's
it's
one of the
either easy or
easiest
hard.
maps. But Go Out
Yeah,
Groovy,
is
like,
extremely hard.
yeah.
I get that. But
And
Black Ops 2, I think that's where Black Ops 2 loses its luster a bit. I think like the new perks and everything. I think it's a really good game if they just had better maps. You know, the only good maps were
yeah,
Origins was really good, and then Mob of the Dead was really good,
yeah,
and then the rest were god awful. You know,
yeah. I mean, like Buried, it was all right. I think it's
There's-
overhyped.
Yeah. We don't talk about Die Rise, and then Transit is obviously terrible.
Okay, I think Transit doesn't get a lot of respect that it should. Transit's bad, but like, it's not the worst zombie map.
Yeah, that goes to Die Rise.
Yeah, like, I think Transit should be recognized more. Transit's actually not that bad of a map. Once you learn like the mechanics, you know. Sure, it
I
has
don't
like
think
bad spots
it's a
like
bad
farm or
Or
the power. I think power was probably one of the worst places to go because like when you go in the power and you're leaving, the bus is already gone.
yeah, I hate that. My least favorite part about Transit personally is probably like
The fog.
mountains and the fog
Yeah.
and the lava. Except like
The
you
lava
know
sucks
how
too.
like in town, you know the lava like it gets in the way, but not like an annoying.
Not a lot.
But
Yeah.
in Transit, it's just not even fun to play. There's so much lava.
Yeah, Transit, you actually are trapped. Like, where? Because like farm, I think there's 2 barricades of lava that you can't go, or you die. Robbing this
Yeah,
man.
it's bad. Oh yeah, we're doing a heist.
But yeah, like, I think Call of Duty has been one of the most successful franchises. But I think I can actually like see it come to an end, you know?
Yeah, pretty soon actually. These new titles have not been.
Yeah. I mean, Cold
Well
War,
received.
it's alright, but it hasn't been the worst in a while.
Like personally, I really like Cold War, but a lot of the community just don't like it. Only thing I really don't like about it is definitely the new snipers. You feel me?
Yeah.
The snipers, like, they just made it so slow that I used to quick scope all the time because it's really fun. I just don't even want to snipe anymore. It's just on fun.
And isn't like multiplayer bad on that? I think I heard that somewhere.
On Cold War.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
A lot
though.
of people say it's bad, but there's also a lot of people who says it's good. Personally, I like it. If you play on hardcore.
I haven't even played the
like it.
multiplayer on it. I only played the zombies and some of the campaign, like a mission in the campaign. I'm kind of.
Campaign's
You know what
pretty fun.
sucks though? I already know what happens in the campaign, and I'm mad about it. Have you completed the campaign?
I have not.
Yeah,
Don't tell me.
it's a huge spoiler. Huge.
Yeah, don't tell me.
Like, it made me so mad.
You can save that for when I can figure that out.
Well, I don't even know if that, like, it just makes me mad how people are, you know, how they have to blurt out their mouth about everything.
I get it. That's the one thing I never liked about video games. Like, for example, when I loved Fortnite, everybody would like leak everything, and
Yeah.
we're big into like zombies, obviously. Call of Duty zombies. They would always like leak stuff. Like, come on, like they're kind of like ruining it. Never really
Yeah.
liked it. I wouldn't really have a problem if like it didn't show up everywhere in my recommended feed on YouTube. You know?
Yeah.
And like you could just tell by the thumbnails what got leaked, and you're like, well.
Yeah, because if they had that red circle, the red arrow, you know instantly.
Yeah. It's bad. I really liked it. when People did that. That's just my
Those-
opinion, though.
So speaking about games, how about these consoles? Like, What do you think about the new consoles?
Well, I can't find them everywhere.
Yeah.
A
Because
lot of my
weren't
friends
there
have
a lot of bots
PS5s, and
like
I
buying
have
them?
no clue how. Yeah, there are these bots buying like 7 of them so they can resell them for like twice the price. Every single time they get resold.
I mean,
It's hard.
like, yeah, that's so dumb. But would you rather have the PS5 or the new Xbox, the Series X?
Well, obviously I'm a big Xbox fan. I have been.
Yeah.
Only PlayStations I've played is 2 and 4.
Yeah.
And I like them, don't get me wrong, like, there's not much difference between the two. Like, I don't get, like, the whole console wars thing, you know?
Yeah, I
really
don't get that
care if you
either.
have a PlayStation. I'm not gonna, like, slit your throat, like, oh my god, you have a PlayStation, oh my
Yeah.
god, get out of here. But, like, I just personally like Xbox better, so I'm probably...
Yeah,
Probably
I
like
like Xbox a lot more because, like, we all, like, the Ne0N crew actually has Xboxes that we all can play on.
I feel like more of my friends have the Xbox, that helps.
Yeah, that too.
One thing I don't like, though, is, like, the new consoles. Like, you know how, like, there's, like, the expensive one and the cheap one?
Yeah.
Well, for PlayStation, the only difference is that one's for digital only and one's for digital and hard copies.
Oh.
Which, I like that. You know, the only difference is that one has a, like, a card, not a card, like a CD slot, right? And then one doesn't. However, on Xbox, it's like...
Which one costs
way
more then?
worse.
Would the hard drive cost more? The hard CD?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you just want to be able to use, like
Like
real
backward,
games on it.
yeah, backward compatible games.
Yeah. Or, that's not what I'm saying. Like, hard copies. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay, okay.
You can't put a hard copy in one of them. So if you have, like, a hard copy of, like, Cyberpunk, you couldn't play it on the cheaper one, you know? So, which I kind of like that, you know? Because if you don't
Yeah.
really use hard copies, then you don't really need to spend all that extra money for it. However, for Xbox, it changes everything. Like, the graphics are worse, and the RAM
I
is worse,
usually
and FPS is
get
worse.
hard copies.
Ready for some real excitement? Bet on the ponies
For
at
me,
the
it's
Inside
little
Track,
mixed.
the premier horse racing
Sometimes
lounge
I
at
do,
the Diamond
sometimes I don't.
Like, obviously, like,
I've been leaning.
for example, I'm gonna obviously get the not the hard copy, the digital form of Fortnite, and not pay $20 for it. You know.
Time out. Look what Lich just posted on Discord.
He drives yellow Lampadati. Hopefully he does not lock the trunk. I will look for his plates.
Did you see it?
Oh God.
So anyways,
But yeah,
that's my
again,
opinion on the new console.
as you said, I don't get the console wars thing.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Alright. Then there's Nintendo. Did you hear what Nintendo's been doing recently?
I have not.
They're like being brain dead. They
Why is
like
that?
are like purging all of like people who like use like Nintendo music on YouTube and copywriting every single one of them. Even if it's like a second
but-
of their song being played.
It's
But, you know,
dumb.
promoting a Nintendo title,
It was either that or the cup holder.
they're gonna punish you for
The
it.
elevator to
And
penthouse
they've
floor.
also been shutting down a lot of like tournaments, like Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh yeah, I heard
tournaments.
that.
They've been shutting down a lot of those because they want people to play like the new Smash Bros. And they just don't want
That's
them to play
dumb.
the old ones anymore, so they keep shutting it down. Which I don't know if you know this, but Smash Melee is a massive fan base.
Yeah.
like a lot of people are diehard fans
Yeah,
of that
yeah, yeah.
series. So it's not setting a good example. It's being
Excellent.
brain dead.
Now you just need to find the correct suite. Follow your nose. It will smell of good times. Or just look for the one with platoon of security men outside.
So
Uh,
speaking about that, what is your like what do you think's gonna happen with Ne0N? You know?
Honestly, I don't have a lot of expectation for us.
Yeah.
Like personally, I don't think we're gonna be big.
Obviously, I don't think we're gonna be big, obviously, but you know, it's a pretty fun hobby to have. So I think I'm gonna try to keep
As we say
uploading,
in
even
Russia,
though I just
there
took
are
like
many ways to
a month-long
recreate.
break for no
If
reason
you
at
take
all.
out the security quietly, no one
Yeah.
inside will know you are here. Perfect. I could barely hear you.
I
Quick
just
question:
People
What
on
were we
the
supposed to do
inside
in
will
this
have
mission?
no idea.
Oh,
go in here. Yeah, but I don't see Ne0N really going big. Like we're not gonna be like FaZe or like the fan off screw or Infinity, you know.
yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Um, I feel like it's gonna be poggers though,
If we want to be big, then we have to stay on content,
Photograph I sent
stay
you to
irrelevant, you
identify
know.
the men.
Yeah, we'd have to do it like what's popular and everything. Which
Yeah.
I just feel like that like takes the fun out of it, you know.
Yeah.
Look at this girl, she's just okay with me doing
They aren't.
that. Shoot.
Um.
Okay, I take that back. She was not okay.
Like today, we just recorded an Among Us video.
So yeah.
So I think that would do all right. Like it won't be the best, but it'll be all right. Cause Danny recorded it. I think Danny's probably our best editor here.
Definitely.
Wouldn't you say that, Sal?
Well yeah. I have to edit on a phone. So does Solid.
And I.
And you. Until now.
Well, I'm trying to find a recording app. I mean, a recording thing. But a lot of them cost so much. Like, I'm not gonna spend $50
You should still use
on an editing
like
software.
editing software though. Oh, for free.
A free one?
You
Yeah,
should
I don't know
use
any free ones.
Ne0N Donnie. The one he uses.
Is this free?
Yeah.
I have to ask him.
Good.
And the codes, yes? Now don't stick around.
I just edit on
Get away
iMovie
from the casino.
because it's free and every other mobile editor has a watermark, which looks
Yeah.
terrible. Movie is definitely not the best.
That's why I want to do a lot of Twitch too, because like I don't have to edit a lot if I'm not like posting it on my YouTube. It'd just be way easier for me.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of Ne0N, what about the Ne0N cast? We decided
The
to make
Ne0N
this podcast because, you know, why not, you know? just to see our opinions on stuff.
yeah,
It's up to date.
I mean like we're not the best podcasters, but
Alright.
I think this is as you said with the Ne0N crew. I think this is a good hobby for us, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we could just play games while just talking, you know?
Ah, the police.
Yeah.
Let everybody know our opinion on
Them,
stuff.
yes?
Even though a lot
No.
of people might not have the same opinions, you know.
Yeah. I had the weirdest dream last night, you know?
You did.
I had a dream where we were making a podcast, right?
Uh huh.
Created by like a big witch stalker. Like
Christian.
ninja big.
Okay.
Like it wasn't a real guy, but he was like as big as Ninja, and then we got a lot of clowns, you know, and that. And then,
Yeah.
You went booming. Got views every single. Great. Zero chance that is happening.
Yeah,
by the way.
I hope that happens.
That happens, dude. Ooh.
I don't.
God, good.
I don't really dream a lot, you know. But like, the dreams I do remember are like the weirdest dreams, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I dreamt. Like, I remember. I think last night or 2 nights ago, I dreamt of getting kidnapped. Like, I don't know by like who. I just remember getting kidnapped.
Got kidnapped. You were on the
Like,
phone.
I,
Right.
he just snatched me up.
Reason?
No, he just kidnapped me.
I can get you
Just
what you
like
want
a
next here.
in the van. You're like, Doki.
There, okay. I don't know why, but I don't know why. I was like, I don't even know how old I was. I probably was like 8 when I had this dream, and I still remember it. So, and it's the dumbest dream too. So, I was like in my dad's house. I was going to the garage, and so my garage is linked to my house. So there's a hallway to my garage, and then when I was about to enter the door to the garage, I turn around and there's these two giant like leopards, kind of like cheetahs, I would say cheetahs, start chasing me, and they were like,
Oh.
I don't know why I remember the dream. It's the weirdest dream I ever had in my life.
Did you like outrun me, or did they like?
I think I made it to the kitchen, and they were about to get me, and then I woke up.
I hate it when dreams do that.
Yeah,
When you're in like a scenario where you're about to die and then you just wake up.
and then like your heart's beating, and you like you feel like your pores sweating.
Now,
Or
I don't know
sweating.
if you do this, but there's like a lot of people who apparently get these dreams like this. So, well, first of all, do you ever have like reoccurring dreams that just keep happening? No? Or like near the same thing?
I used to. I have. Okay, that brought me like that made me remember an interesting thing, an interesting like time I had. I'll say that after you're finished. So go ahead.
Alright. So, my sister is actually like a psychology major in school.
Yeah.
And she knows about like all like the dream, like in like the meanings of dreams. Weird to
Okay.
think about.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people have a dream apparently about where you're in like a school, right? But it's like a completely made up school, but it has like the same teachers and everything, but it's just a completely made up school, right? Now, I also had a bunch of dreams like these. And it
Yeah.
was weird because all of them were based around the same thing. I always got out of school, and then I was always late for the bus, and I'd be like crying like at the school, like, buddy, they left without me, because like every other bus would still be there waiting for like the kids, but that one just left without me for no reason. And yeah, apparently that has like a meaning. I forgot it.
But that's like
It's something bad, I know that.
that's so creepy to think about though, you know?
And it was weird because it'd be like borderline abandoned. I'd be like the only one there and have to wait. And another weird part about it is that so I'd have to stay with the principal when my mom was late during the dream.
Yeah.
And the principal was it was different in like every dream. It was weird. There's this one time I went to like the principal's office and it was like a big jungle, and the principal was a monkey.
Okay.
And we were like, and I was like, so is my mom coming? And then he just like he didn't know what I was saying. He was a monkey, and I was so confused. There's also this one time it was Lester.
Oh, that's creepy. I think. Oh yeah, I think you. I think I remember you talking about that.
I remember what happened that dream it was Lester, and then my mom finally showed up after like 3 hours or something,
Yeah.
and then like, you know, my mom pulled up in front of the school, and then Lester like walked me out and was like touching my shoulders. I was like, why are you touching my shoulders, Lester?
Okay.
And then my mom was like, buddy, like stop. And then Lester pulled out like a gun and like shot my mom.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I
crying.
remember that.
I was so confused. Yeah, I have really weird dreams like that.
Can I just say one thing about that story?
But
Why did your mom show up 3 hours late? Like,
I don't know.
like what
took her
school
so
are you
long?
going to?
Man, I crashed the cat.
Yeah, that reminded me. I used to have those dreams, and it was 2 years ago I had these dreams. So how I had these dreams, I know why I had these dreams. We had this thing called an Alice drill in our school, and that's where if a school shooter came to our school, what would we do and how would we act upon it. So freshman year, we had a drill. I want to say it was like 5th period. So it was going on, and we had to evacuate our room and go out in the parking lot. And what the school did is they had some kid, like from the drum line, go around the school playing a drum, like banging it to imitate like gunshots. I don't know why I said gun shootings. Anyway, they played that around the school, and while we were leaving, I could hear the drum coming towards us. So that kind of like panicked me. I had these dreams for like 2 weeks, like nightmares. I had nightmares 2 weeks of school shootings, like happening at my school, and like there was one time I remember there was like a sniper on like the football field, like on where the booths are, like where the announcers are in that booth.
Yeah.
There was a sniper on that building, and we didn't know where he was, and he was shooting at us.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was bad.
All because this guy was in the rescue.
Yeah, and like, I just had nightmares for 2 weeks. It was so bad that I almost went into therapy because of it.
Alright.
And
Speaking of nightmares.
I don't think they do that anymore. Which, amen.
Good. Well, yeah, speaking of nightmares, I had a lot of retarded nightmares when I was younger, okay? Like, that, there's no other way to put it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why these scared me so much. Now, I wouldn't really be scared of them, but like my heart would be pumping, like, I'd be scared at the time and then realize, oh wait, that was really stupid. Why was I scared, you know? I kid you not, there's this one time, I want to say 6, 7, right?
Yeah.
And I just went to bed. I went to bed like late that night. I was supposed to go to bed at 8 every single night. But I went to bed at 10 that night because I was a gangster, right? And it seemed to be every time I have a nightmare is when I would stay up late when I was younger, which was weird. But I had this dream because I was watching Jurassic Park right before I went to bed, right?
Yeah.
I had this dream where there's this T-Rex, okay? But it wasn't like a normal T-Rex. It was like a very terrible 3D model of like a really like blocky, it was like really blocky and looked terrible. And it was a T-Rex, and it was chasing me through these like doorways.
Yeah.
And it scared me. Like I was like running for my life. I was like, please don't.
How old were you?
Please don't get me. Like 6.
Oh, okay.
Like I wasn't even like 4 at the time. Like I was like 6. That was bad. And so this is kind of like a reoccurring dream too, right? So in that dream, I legit like when I was running from the T-Rex, like I would like enter a doorway and it was like pure black. and I would just keep running forward until I found another doorway, and I'd open it, and I'd be like in a jungle, and then I'd
Okay.
keep running, and I'd find another doorway, and then I'd be like in a sand, and it just went on until I woke up. Well, no, every time I'd be about to wake up, I'd go to the end, and it was just a wall with no doorway, and then I'd look behind me, and it'd be right behind me, and then I would wake up, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be that every time, but it'd be something different chasing me every time. Nothing else was different about it. I kid you not, this might be the most stupidest one yet, okay? Like, you're not gonna believe me when I tell you this one. Once I had a dream that was exactly like that, except instead of a T-Rex, it was an Angry Bird from Angry Birds. And it was chasing me, dude.
What
That
color? What color was
terrifying.
it?
It was the red one.
Oh.
It was chasing me. I was terrified. I don't know why. I woke up and I was like, oh, that was terrible. And then like an hour went by and I was like, why was I scared of that? That was so stupid.
But was it like human size or was it like small?
Oh, it was like massive. It was like 6 times my size, dude.
Jesus.
It was massive. It was like the size of the T-Rex.
Have you ever had the there's this thing that around the internet that there's this dude who appears in dreams. Like,
Yeah, I saw that. He's never appeared in my dreams.
yeah, he never appeared in one of mine.
Anytime there's someone in my dreams, it's always like either a friend or like a family member.
Oh my god, actually, oh my god.
It's never a random guy.
Oh my god, I remember. So you know how I was talking about the kidnapping dream? I think that guy, the man who appears in your dreams, I think that's who kidnapped me. I'm not joking. 'Cause all I remember, he had bushy eyebrows, and I remember his nose. That's all I remember from that. And I think it looked like this dude. Yeah, I remember his eyes too. Oh, dude, that's so creepy to think about, though.
You do know how like that phenomenon works, right?
What do you mean?
How like the man who appears in your dreams, you do know how like why he appears in some people's dreams, right?
Not really. I just know that he appeared in that dream. At least I think.
Well, it's actually because he's just, you know, the guy who appears in your dreams is just, you know, it's like a very basic face. There's nothing really special about it.
Yeah. I mean, it looks
And
creepy.
a lot of times when you're dreaming, you forget a lot of stuff, obviously, right? And you usually forget people who are unimportant. And when your brain tries to like fill out like who that was, it just uses like a basic face. And since he's such a basic face, you tend to think he looked like that guy. That's how that works. So you just think he appeared in your dream, most likely. Unless like he actually then like start running.
That would be creepy.
So what's like the worst nightmare you have ever had?
Probably the school shooting nightmares. Because I had those for 2 weeks straight. Like, it wasn't like this day I had it, and then like 3 days I had it. It was 2 weeks I had those dreams.
Jesus. Oh my god, alright. That's bad.
Yeah.
You're like,
I think my mom called the school and was like, yo, you can't do that anymore.
well, my school did something like that once, but it didn't give me nightmares at all. And they didn't go around the school beating a drum either.
I just don't know why that got in my mind.
Is that like Alex Redstone?
Like, basically, like, okay, what's weird about that too, the year before, I got suspended because of, it was the dumbest reason I got suspended. So, you know how, okay, it's gonna sound stupid, but, you know, have you ever joked about, like, school shootings? I think, okay, that sounds bad. Like, memes.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like,
but yeah, I definitely.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So, it sounds bad, but, like, there was one time, you know how people would scream whenever someone would pop a chip bag in a cafeteria? And, like, you don't? Well,
Not my school.
okay, it was middle school. It's middle school. think about that. It's middle school, someone pops a chip bag, and like all the girls scream.
Oh yeah, people would do that, and I'm not even kidding. They would like suspend people for like a week for doing that at work.
Yeah, someone did that at my school, and I went to my ex best friend now. I went to him. I was like, "Yo, this would not survive a school shooting," which was the dumbest thing I probably could have said. And long story short, my friend. Okay, so there's another part of the story. So my brother, he wanted to prank my friend, text him and say that if he didn't respond to that message in like 10 seconds, he's gonna shoot up the school. And-
What?
Yeah, it's a true story.
Time out. You said that so casually.
It happened. Um,
Wait, your brother did that?
yeah, and my friend didn't know who it was, so my friend was like, who is this? And my brother sent a picture of me. So my friend's parents told the school about that. And then another thing that was weird about that day is I had a feeling that something weird was gonna happen that day. I just remember about to get on the bus. I just remember like a weird feeling happening to me. Anyway, he told the school, and I had to sit in a assistant office principal thing in her office for like 3 to 4 hours just by myself. And like those 4 hours go by and they invite me to this room, and for 10 minutes we're talking about like how if I would ever shoot up a school, if I have any weapons to shoot up a school, and obviously I did not.
Yeah.
So they went through my phone because this is dumb. So the school was like, since it's in the locker, anything that's in your locker is possession to the school. Okay. So my phone was in my locker because you can't have your phones out in school. And so they went through my phone, and I was just telling them like, oh, I just know the school shooting. I just joke about school shooting because I see it in memes. I don't really know about school shootings, you know, because I'm in middle school. So, long story short, we don't talk about that. Long story short, I got a 10-day suspension. We're doing absolutely nothing. I mean, like, I know it sounds like I did something, but I like really didn't.
Yeah.
And then like, when I got back, my friend made an Instagram account.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, he made an Instagram account, and like started harassing me on it. Like he started texting me and calling me like faggot or gay and all that crap. Like he would join my lives and call me gay, and I kind of would like ignore it. But one day he sent nudes to like a bunch of girls at my school, at my middle school, and blamed it all on me. And then he told the school, like these girls told the school, and they found out that it was him, and he only got like a 1-day suspension. And it's just very dumb how that school works, and like everybody believes him now. It's so dumb.
Alright.
I don't even know how we got to that.
It was bad, man. That's terrible. Like,
For real.
if that ever
Man, it was
happened to me,
toxic.
I would be
And-
so pissed.
I remember one text he sent me. He was like, "Do you even know how long I like wanted to do this? Like, not be your friend." So, pretty swag.
That could happen to me.
For real?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I meant to hog the horn. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah. Honestly, if we're going back to like the dream thing, right?
Yeah, that's how it all started because of the school shooting dreams.
Yeah. But honestly, I've had like a lot of those stupid nightmares, right?
Yeah.
But there's only one that really stuck out to me and like scarred me for like a few weeks, right? And it's like
Alright.
probably even stupider than the Angry Bird one, right?
I doubt it, bro.
Okay,
Angry
okay.
Birds
It's more
one.
stupid than the T-Rex, not the. But I don't know if I could classify this as a nightmare, but for some reason it was a nightmare to me. Okay. So you know how like dreams usually cut off when you're right about to die?
Yeah.
Well, this dream for some reason it wasn't in like first person. It was in third person. Okay.
Okay.
And when I died, it like just didn't end. It was
So you actually thought that you died?
Yeah. I thought when you died in a dream, like you die in real life, right? Because that's usually what they say. But I guess it wasn't really me because it was like a third person view. But anyways,
Yeah.
so I was playing this stupid game at my grandma's house, right? Where you have to like shoot like horses or something, not horses, like deer or something with like this gun, right?
Okay.
You just get like a pistol. And I wanted the new DLC, right? It's where instead of a pistol, you can shoot using rocket launchers. So I can shoot.
Okay.
I can shoot the deer with rockets, alright? Is there a time limit on that?
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Hey.
Anywho.
This is not perfect, Captain, but still good. Let's have a release of
So
all
yeah,
those.
I wanted the new DLC that came with the rockets. I was at my grandma's house, so it was around Christmas time. I was like, Grandma, please, you can get rid of one of my Christmas presents if you buy me this DLC. I really, really want this DLC. She's like, fine, I guess I'll buy it for you. So you know, she bought it, and then it was like, there, now you need to like get someone over here to like install it into the console. And I was like, okay, can you please call him over? And then after like about like a week, he came over to install the DLC. And when he walked in the room, he was just casually an alligator in a suit with like a fedora on, right? And I was like, buddy, it's an alligator in a suit. And my grandma was like, just let him in, he'll install it. And he started casually installing the thing, and I was just
Yeah, like
baffled.
a little suitcase.
Yeah, he did. He walked in with a suitcase. He pulled out the suitcase, and he had like a screwdriver, and he was like installing it in. And I was like, what the hell? There's an alligator in my living room. Like, it was a blue alligator too. Which I didn't think it existed, but it was a blue alligator in a suit, okay, with a fedora on. But he was like, yo, Derek, can I come here for a second? I was like, you can speak English. What? He's like, just come over here for a second, right? I need your help installing this. And I was like, fine, I guess. Because my grandma was like in the bathroom or something. Nobody else was in the stream, by the way. Everybody else was just absent. But my grandma went to the bathroom. He was like, come here. I need you to place your head right there. And I was like, wait, what? And then when I said what, I looked over to him, and he opened his mouth up and started chewing on my head, right?
Like a chew toy or like biting your head off?
Like a chew toy. Like he was like he was like sucking on it. Right? It was weird. And then my grandma came out of the bathroom, and she was like, yo, how's it going? Not even noticing that he's chewing on my head. And I was like, help, Grandma, help. Like I'm struggling for like, you know, like my head's getting gnawed off by an alligator.
Yeah.
You know? Like I'm like, dear God, please help. I'm like screaming, you know, and my grandma's like, shut up. Oh my God, you're just trying to install your game.
You're overreacting, dude. Come on.
And when she said shut up, dude, like I was like scarred from that. I was like, why would she say that? I was physically like dying, and she was like, shut up, dude. Like, come on, shut up, be a man. And he started munching on my head, and then all of a sudden I died and collapsed to the floor. Then she was like, see what you did, Derek. If you didn't like start screaming and everything, you would have still be alive right now. And then then I woke up. And yeah, that was that dream.
Do you like not go? Do you not like your grandma anymore?
Yeah, I hate him.
Your
Yeah,
grandma's like,
she was
okay,
like,
Derek,
"Shut
come give
up."
grandma a hug.
Shut up. And I'm
You're,
like, my head's getting gone off by an alligator. First of all, why did she just casually let the alligators out of the house?
yeah, she's just watching.
It was so weird because it sounds like a thing, you know, like when cartoon characters like break the fourth wall. I was like breaking the fourth wall. Like this seems like a cartoon, like a silly alligator on 2 legs walking into the zoo, and I was like, "What the hell is an alligator to zoo? What are you doing?" And she was just like, "Yeah." Like, it's like I was like breaking the fourth wall in the room. It was weird. That's probably my most nightmarish nightmare.
I can just see like your grandma's like, okay, Derek, you gotta come give grandma a hug now, and you're like, no, I don't want
Like, no, I hate you. You said shut up. When I was getting
She's like, what?
on by an alligator, she's like, pardon? Yeah, that's my experience.
But hang on, did you like the DLC though?
See, I kind of died, and then yeah, I don't think I really got to experience the
Okay, to be honest, I don't think that alligator was downloading the virus.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, alligator looked gangster though. He had like sunglasses with
He had like glasses on.
he looked like a detective kind of. Like he had like a beige suit and like like a fedora on with glasses. Sunglasses, dude. He looked like a gangster. I dream
bet.
to achieve to be that alligator, okay? That's my goal in life.
For real? You want to shoot people's heads off?
Yeah. Other grandmas over there just like, shut up, dude. Shut up.
Just shut up, dude. Shut up.
So yeah. That was my experience.
You know, I never had a dream like that.
Speaking of nightmares, have you ever gotten like a nightmare from like a movie or like a video you've ever watched?
Not really. I've been scarred
Or
from
like,
like jump scare videos, like the you know the game where it's like don't touch the wall and like if you do the jump scare happens.
oh yeah, the maze game.
Yeah. So I was like 8 and my brother was watching one of those videos and he let me watch it. And in the video they hit the wall and the jump scare happened and I just remember I like ran out to my mom and I started crying. So like I hate jump scares.
You know, my sisters would always get like a week of nightmares for watching movies like I'm pretty sure my one sister got in a nightmare for an entire week in Scream, right? You know that movie? Like
Scream's
a
not
very
that scary of a
unscary
movie.
Like that's the most unscary horror movie I've seen. But,
If anything, that's a comedy.
yeah, that's more of like a thriller, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, I would get if she was like Jason or like
Or like,
or
how do I?
Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah,
something like that.
but Scream, like.
Scream is not that scary.
But yeah, all my sisters got nightmares from like so. I was never. Honestly, I don't really fear much. If I'm being completely honest.
I fear a lot.
I hate ants. It's not really a fear.
What
though.
a weird thing to fear about.
I just hate them with a passion. Like I know they can't do much. Like I don't fear like spiders or like scorpions or snakes.
Why do
I
you
just
fear
hate-
them?
I hate. I don't really fear them. I just hate them. I don't know why.
Yeah,
They
why do you
just
hate them?
anger
How
me.
about that?
I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Ants, I just don't like ants, dude. They just make me upset. I don't really have an explanation for them. It makes me angry. But, Have like you ever been like watching like a scary like video or something, and then like you were like in bed and you like want to like use the bathroom, but then you just like don't because you're like scared or something like that? Has like being scared ever
Yeah.
like stopped you from doing something?
Yeah. So, at my dad's house, I always leave like the door open to my room so I can like let my cat in and he can sleep with me. And
Hate Robbie.
in my yeah, I do too. There's like a medicine door, like cabinet thing that I can see from my bed. And there's like a coat or something on that. And whenever I look at that, it always looks like a person just standing there watching me sleep. And it's the creepiest thing in the planet.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't care.
You're the type of kid who always had to have their nightlight on when they were younger in order to sleep.
You know, I need something on so I can sleep. Like, I need YouTube on so I can sleep.
Yeah, I don't really need light. I just need like sound, you know.
That would scare me.
What?
Like, having just sound on,
yeah.
that would creep me out.
I listen to music when I sleep usually. Sometimes that's what I used to do a lot.
But, wait, hang on, like
Like
you
with
listen to like
headphones in.
Imagine Dragons?
We don't talk
Radioactive.
about when I used to like Imagine Dragons. That was a
Wait, you used to like Imagine Dragons?
for like a solid like school year. I want to say like 6th grade. I definitely did, but I don't talk about that. 6th grade was definitely my worst year of school ever. Wait, no, 7th.
Why is
grade.
that?
It was 7th grade. It was definitely 7th grade.
What do you mean, like grade-wise or like reputation-wise? You had a bad reputation-wise.
Well, let me tell you, after that year, not a single person in the school respected me. My street cred went down. Okay? No, that was, I just, there's a lot happening that year. That was
Like bad taste? Or
bad taste.
like bad taste of music, bad taste of clothing,
Yeah,
bad taste in food.
definitely that.
Like
And,
you were depressed that year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like that year is when I got really depressed for no reason at all. And I just started listening to Imagine Dragons. Yeah.
What a depressing band.
And then the next year, I started not listening to Imagine Dragons, and then I got happier. I think that was the cause of all of it, honestly.
That's why Imagine Dragons caused depression.
Not depressed anymore.
I hate Imagine Dragons though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. A lot of my friends really love Imagine Dragons. I don't know why. The only half decent song was Radioactive, okay? I don't care what you say.
Yeah,
That song went dummy.
I like Believer. I think Believer is my favorite out of that.
What? The Lever?
Believer.
Oh,
Yeah.
The Lever. I thought you said the Lever.
Like you make me a believer.
Yeah, I used to
You know that song?
slap to that song, dude. That was also when I loved Nirvana too. That's also a really edgy band. Yeah, I loved the Nirvana and Imagine Dragons were like my band.
I mean, not Imagine. Nirvana actually isn't that bad though.
Yeah, they're still good.
Yeah.
But Imagine Dragons is not still good.
Yeah. Would you rather listen to Imagine Dragons or Nirvana?
Definitely Nirvana. Why
Exactly.
you destroyed an armor shipment?
That's what you're supposed to do.
So you're not. Oh wait. Oh, that is. Thought we were supposed to. That makes sense to like collect the armor. I think.
Speaking about music, what do you think about the music today? Like obviously like hip hop, rap, those are like the most famous genres today.
I think when it comes to like hip hop and like rap and stuff, Personally, I think today it's not good. I think old
Yeah.
rap used to be a lot better.
Yeah, like 90s rap.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like a lot of them are jokes. But I feel like
Yeah.
there's still some good ones, you know. I know music.
I
preference is
personally don't
different
like
for
it.
Just about everyone.
Yeah.
Just about everyone has a different music preference, but personally, when it comes to like hip hop and rap, I like it. It's not my favorite music genre. I'm not the type to
Yeah, I'm not
listen to
gonna
a
listen to
single
that.
music genre, right? I listen to like just about every single music genre, except for like a few. I don't listen to reggae, I'm sorry. But
You should. You're definitely a reggae person.
yeah, it should definitely. And I don't listen to like, forgive me, but I don't listen to like early 2000s like pop, you know, like Miley's and like like it's not my thing. But
But what? Okay. Do you listen to country? That's the thing.
country is a very shaky one.
It depends who. It depends who. There are bad country singers and there are good country
I
singers.
like about if you're talking
But
about
it's
completely country and like a mix of country and something else. I like.
yeah.
I don't listen to it honestly, but I bet I would like a few songs.
Yeah. Like I don't want to. I don't want to be completely wrong, but is Johnny Cash? Wasn't he like a country singer for a minute? I could be very wrong though. I'm gonna look
What's
it
your
up.
favorite music genre?
Probably like rock,
Just
metal,
like the classic rock, metal rock.
like new metal, new rock.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we only have like 45 seconds to destroy this.
Oh shoot! I keep forgetting that there's like time limits. Why is there time limits on this? Stupid.
I don't know.
Alright, there's 0 chance of getting there in time limit. Actually, we still get 8 seconds. So fine. But yeah. But yeah, I listen to a bunch of music and the new music.
Wait, Johnny Cash
these days-
died in 2003.
Yeah, he's
Not know
definitely
that.
dead. I didn't know in 2003.
I thought he was born in like the 60s. He was kind of still alive.
I knew he was dead. I just didn't know the exact year.
I did not know that.
That's because you're washed. No.
Yeah, Johnny Cash. It was a mix of country, rock, blues, and gospel.
What's your opinion on gospel music?
What is? Give me a gospel
Hello.
pan
This is Morse Mutual
or
Insurance.
group.
I can't really think of a single of a band that's only
Yeah,
gospel is more
I
like
can't either.
like gospel has to be mixed with like something else. Can't be just gospel. Well, I guess
Yeah.
it could, but I guess I never really listened to anything like that.
I think we can do that. I'm sorry I couldn't help.
What's your opinion on jazz? There we go.
Jazz. I feel like people can make good jazz music. Like, especially like vocals. I don't like instrumental jazz. I think that's just boring to me.
Back to the planning board.
But like if they have vocals, I think it's good.
About like Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong, I think Louis Armstrong is amazing.
You fuck with Louis Armstrong?
Definitely would.
Okay.
Let's get that man a smooch.
Anyways. Yeah. For like the new rap and hip hop. On like my tier list of music genres, that'd be like B tier. High B. I wanna say.
Yeah, same for me.
Good, not amazing. Some good, some terrible.
Actually, hang on. It's today's hip hop and rap. That would be like a D tier for me.
For me that'd be like C. Low C, low C.
But like 90s.
Well, like older one, I want to say like 2000s was 90 to 2000s.
Yeah, 90s 2000. I would say 90s to 2000. That would definitely be like A
But like
for me.
2010,
Yeah, 2010 from to now is like
like I want to say like high C, actually not low C, because I feel like there are still a few good ones, but just not.
yeah, but it's
Not
rare.
many.
It's very rare.
Yeah, it's hard to come across nowadays.
For example, you're gonna listen to the whole lot of Red album.
I did
Yeah.
listen to it, just to give him a chance, because honestly, older Playboy Cardi, I never really liked Playboy Cardi that much first of all.
They call me Cray. They call me Cray.
When
Sorry, my bad.
honestly, personally, I hate Playboy Cardi's like baby voice. I think that sounds terrible. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it when he actually like sings. A lot of red.
I just don't like the.
Garbage. That's my.
Yeah, for real. How long did it take him to like record that album?
Wasn't it like he took like 2 years to get that album out, buddy?
2 years, jeez.
And then Mario Judah in like a week. Did completely better than
For real.
me.
And then Mario Judah threw him out under the bus and was like, "Yo, dog, your album cover sucks."
Yeah, bro. Mario Judah, he's like a different breed, dude.
For real.
When I first heard his Funk Diver, that's the first time I ever heard of him. I thought it was terrible, and that he would never make it, and that he's kind of, just a terrible new artist, right? But then once I saw like his capabilities and how he just stole Playboy Cardi's style and then just did it better, like I'm sorry, but he's like really good.
Do you think he can sing? Do you think he can sing? That's
Definitely.
the question. Do you think he can sing?
Definitely. I don't think he's gonna be like real big, but I bet he's gonna make it big if he keeps.
Yeah, like he's not gonna be like Drake. Not Drake.
Yeah. Someone get right. Drake is like the #1 rapper.
Yeah.
Rated rapper. I'm sorry. He has like maybe like 2 decent songs.
For real.
Maybe. That's pushing it.
And he's only famous. Well, I don't want to say he's only famous. One of his most famous songs, Hotline Bling. That song sucks.
This is the most
Like
stupid, meaningless song.
And I know how that hotline bling. Like, what is that even supposed to mean? I know how that hotline bling.
It's pretty obvious, buddy. He knows when the hotline bling.
Bling bling bling. He's like, oh, I know that. That's the hotline bling right
He's
there.
like, buddy, that can only mean one thing, man. One thing only.
That can mean only one thing, brother.
Yeah, that's my opinion on music these days.
Yeah, there's some bad music out there now.
Yeah, it's bad. It's
I
bad.
personally think.
And yeah. So speaking of music, right? I know like all that stuff and how like Mario Judah and everything, like a lot of red. But
Yeah.
where I get a lot of that information is definitely like on Instagram and like
Yeah.
stuff like that, What is your opinion on like the social medias these days?
I think, like, okay, so with you, with you saying, like, how you got your information from social media, I think social media has a bigger news source than the actual news. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because most people don't even watch the news. Most people look on their phones or look on Twitter, look on Instagram to see what's happening in the news. And, so, like that speaking, I think it's great for that. But there's also another side with like where people abuse the internet, like with like harassment or just bullying in general, or like
creating a new account and then like sending people nudes and
yeah,
blaming it on your friend. Quote.
yeah.
Friend. Oh, okay.
Like some people abuse the internet, but some people also like take fun. Basically, if you think about it, like it messes with their brain, and they like TikTok has not made it even better too. Because I heard that the what's her name, the most famous TikToker,
I
that
think
girl.
it's Charlie D'Amelio or something.
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, them.
It's her.
Family. They're having a Hulu series, and I can already tell that's gonna suck.
Speaking of Hulu, pretty
Um,
terrible.
for real.
Why would they do
But
that?
I don't know. But like there's other people who also enjoy the internet and make entertainment out of it, like we do with our or our podcast. So that's what I think about it.
Yeah, like I said, like you were saying, you do get like a lot of like news from the social media, more than you do like
Yeah.
normal news. But that also means a lot of like fake news, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I feel like that can spread just as fast as normal news, and sometimes it's like
Or
hard to
even
tell.
faster.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like hard to tell whether something is fake or not.
Because at the beginning of this podcast, we were talking about leaking and like how easy you can just leak something.
Yeah.
So like there's most of the things I look at the internet, I don't believe half the time. Like
Yeah. But
like
that-
scams, like that's a really good example for fake news. Like I feel like people would put scams for fake news. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of to get those clicks.
It's kind of like the like this is kind of like a stupid example, but there's that whole thing going around where people would go onto random like famous people's Instagram and put "Rip Lil Uzi," and they would like a ton of people would just spam that until like someone would actually think that Lil Uzi died, and like
Yeah.
they actually thought that for a little bit because everybody was saying that. But he's very much alive.
For real.
Like it could just spread fast. It's bad. I think it's even
And-
worse if you're like younger, you know? Like there's like
Yeah.
a lot of more younger people getting phones and social medias. And if you're
Well,
younger,
I mean, like,
you might
you-
fall for like scams and stuff more.
Like look at Trump too. I think Trump is like it's just it's just bad.
Bad. So yeah, that's what we got. That's my opinion on that.
Same. There's a good side of social media and a bad side.
Yeah.
And like
So-
hackers too. That's a bad thing as you.
Yeah. It's easier to get hacked nowadays.
Yeah.
Way easier. So on that note,
Yeah.
going back to like Ne0N clan and everything, right? So like, obviously, we post on a bunch of different social medias and everything.
Yeah.
Like, so you know, like the whole thing going on right now with like the cancel culture, where everybody's getting canceled.
Yeah.
First of all, I think that's really toxic, and people get
For real.
canceled for the stupidest reasons. They shouldn't be
Yeah.
canceled for it. Like the whole Jacksepticeye thing. I wasn't really too much
Yeah,
of a
that-
cancel, but that was stupid.
That was dumb.
Sorry.
And people try to get their ways with everything.
The only reason they started
I think people.
because they just
Hey,
looked
you
their
left
way.
me, by the way.
What were you saying?
What was I saying? I mean, there's a lot of people who use social media as their job, you know? Like YouTubers.
Well, I feel like there's like two kinds of people like that, you know? It is the people who do it for like the money and don't really
Yeah.
care. Which, honestly, if you do it for the money, I really don't care, you know?
You do you.
Like, you do you. But if you like put zero effort into your videos because all you want is money, then that's just kind of like a scummy thing to do, you know?
Yeah.
It was kind of like those remember like in like a few years ago when Fortnite was like at its like peak, there was like
Yeah.
millions and millions of YouTube channels where all they would do is take clips from different Fortnite YouTubers and just make a collage and be like Fortnite funny moments. Then they'd get a
Oh,
million
yeah, 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 yeah.
subscribers and then get banned when all they did
And it's
was
just
clip it out.
steal clips.
Yeah, that I don't respect that at all. I don't care
Yeah.
who you are. The closest thing that I would allow is maybe like reaction. Wait, if you're like a reaction YouTuber, I think that's stupid. But I mean, like you do you. That's not blatantly stealing someone's content like the other ones.
Yeah.
I guess you're at least adding something a little different to it. Did you used to watch reaction channels a lot when you were younger?
Yeah, like, the Fine Brothers. I used to watch
Yeah.
them a lot. There was this one guy, I think his Reaction Time.
Oh my god, bro. I was obsessed with him for like a year, dude.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, he's an amazing YouTuber. It's just like,
Kind of terrible YouTuber, honestly. That's what I think.
you think so?
I think so. I think all he does is just make sporadic noises to try to be funny when he's reacting.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Like, I remember I was rewatching it the other day, his videos. Oh my god, they're so bad. But I mean, at least he's like, at least he's like attempting to try to be
Yeah.
funny and trying to.
And
add
you
a
gotta
little
remember,
something
a lot of
different.
kids watch his channel too.
Yeah,
So,
those are definitely more for younger audiences.
yeah.
'Cause I don't think any
Like,
20-year-old
I don't
is
think,
gonna watch.
yeah, I was
his
gonna say, I don't think
reaction
any 20 years
to,
old
like,
would watch
a
these.
TikTok like challenge, like. Like, sorry. Speaking of a TikTok challenge, did you hear about that like new challenge that's been going around? It's called like the Benadryl challenge.
You know, there's so many TikTok challenges that's going around that I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's this so obviously a lot of them are very dangerous and dumb, you know?
Yeah.
One takes it to a new level, buddy. It's bad. So there's this new challenge going around called the Benadryl challenge, right? You know what Benadryl is, right?
Kinda.
It's like a medicine you take for like headaches, I think, or something like that. Or, like stomach ache.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
And
For some reason I was thinking of like if you had diarrhea, you just like boom, take it and you'll be fine. Anywho.
But Benadryl, you know, obviously it's an over-the-counter drug, so you can get it for free, legally.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's this new TikTok challenge called the Benadryl challenge, and it's where you try to take as many Benadryl as you can at one time. Right? So attempting to overdose on Benadryl challenge.
Jesus.
Right? And then there's this one girl who like didn't have like a seizure or anything. She legit died from it.
On
Like,
camera?
well, I think it was on camera, but
I mean, like, yeah, because it's a TikTok challenge.
she died, you know. Like, but yeah, that's like terrible, you know, for like a TikTok challenge, and then you die from doing a TikTok challenge, dude.
Oh my God! Speaking about dying on TikTok, did you ever hear? I think it was. I forget what year it was. It was not that long ago though. Some guy, it's a long story, but this guy, he's like, he had a bad reputation in his neighborhood, and like nobody liked him in his neighborhood because he had like all these fast cars like a Corvette or a Mustang, and he would just make so much noise, and everybody was like, dude, you gotta stop that, and he just did not stop. And one day, like, his neighbors kind of like got out, and he's like recording a TikTok, and he's like, oh my God, Karen's so mad at me, Karen's so mad at me, and she was like telling him to stop revving his engine, and like cops are called, and he was like, okay, fine, I'll stop doing that. And then like 2 days later, he like kept doing like revving his engine and crap, and like it annoyed the neighbors, and the neighbors was like, yo dog, you gotta like stop that, as we asked. And by the way, this kid's 18, and he's like in the military and crap. Him and his wife, yes, this 18-year-old has a wife. They were recording a TikTok trying to get views of how mad his neighbors are at him for revving his engine and being stupid. And I forget how it all started, but like the dad got mad at him and chased the 18-year-old kid back to his house, and the 18-year-old kid like lured him into his garage, where he then stabbed and killed the man for TikTok. Like, the man killed. Did you not hear any of that?
No, I did. I'm just.
Oh, okay. You're taking it in. You're all bad.
Time out.
And then
You're telling me, man was upset that he was revving his car, so he stabbed him.
no. You got all upset. All mixed up. The kid who was revving his engine, killed his neighbor because his neighbor was mad that he was revving his engine, and he wouldn't stop doing that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
For TikTok?
For TikTok.
Oh my God. Oh.
And like, I think he's on I think he has a court case soon in like May, I want to say.
Good. Did
But it
go up
happened
on
like,
TikTok?
I don't think so. Well, like there's like some videos that came up like where he was like, oh, Karen's mad at me, Karen's mad at me. And what was bad about that too is that people were supporting him on it. Like,
How?
oh dude,
Why?
you should do that. Like, they're like, dude, you should go rev your engine more and make them more mad. That's just so dumb people are.
Kind of reminds me of that, you know that, the new quote rapper, like, Lil Rodney? Did you hear what he did?
I did not. I don't even know who that is.
So there's this guy named Lil Rodney, alright? He is like, I forget the exact age, I think he's 8 years old, right?
Oh.
And he wants to be a rapper, right? And apparently he's a Crip. And like a few months ago, he like strangled a 2-year-old because quote he
Jesus.
was a Crip and he was like savage. He strangled a 2-year-old. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Just because quote you're a Crip and you.
Think of it like explain that to the court, like, so why did you kill this 2-year-old kid? I'm just a Crip dog. I can't say anything.
Bruh.
Ain't no snitch here.
Ain't no snitch.
Gang up.
Gang up.
Some people are just so dumb.
Yeah. It's a lot of stupid stuff nowadays.
For real.
Like that. Alright. Why do we need a fingerprint clone?
Do you have it? I
I have no
suggest
idea.
leave fast.
I have no clue what all this stuff we're gathering for this heist is.
So, yeah.
There's TikTok for you. Oh.
I think TikTok needs to be banned or something.
Hold up, I think my stream crashed.
You think
just
it crashed?
now. Like just now, so don't worry. Hold up. Okay, it should be back up now. I accidentally like changed the channel on my TV.
Oops. Pardon me.
Alright, here, you want me to call it an airplane?
Yeah. You want this to be the last thing, and then
Yeah.
we end it.
This
I think
is
this has been a good podcast. I think this has been good a podcast. Right, like it's been way better than our other podcasts. You know.
Yeah.
Although we didn't really know what we planned to do, we planned this one out.
Yeah. And also in this one, it's actually being saved.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was the Ne0N cast number 2, alright? Hopefully we'll get back on to you with the third one, alright? So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. If you did, you know, follow on Twitch, alright? If you check the Twitch, there's my YouTube channel, which I'm gonna start uploading again, okay? I took a month-long break for 0 reason.
Hey, don't worry. I took a 4-month break.
Yeah, you did even worse. When are you gonna start uploading again?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to start uploading now. Like, I put my setup tour, which was kind of bad. Didn't really have a setup.
Alright,
But yeah, I'm trying to upload again.
alright. I have a video ready actually. I just need to edit it down
Yeah.
before I can upload it. And boom. I have a lot of video ideas planned. So hopefully I can get through with that. So yeah. That's what I want to say.
I have a lot of planning to do.
Yeah, definitely. I want to say again, this was a very successful podcast.
Yeah.
And you have work tomorrow anytime?
I do not. But I have like a Christmas with my family, so.
Alright. So, will you be able to podcast like later that night? Probably not.
Potentially.
Potentially. I like that word.
Thank you.
Hey, can you call on your boat? Alright, yeah.